Okay, here's a really, really good one. For those that are trying to put healthy habits into their lifestyle, so whether it be around your food, your fitness, how much sleep you're getting, all those kind of things, here's a really excellent way of looking at healthy habits and how to actually implement them into your life without them feeling like a complete overhaul. And it comes down to habit stacking. Here's how it works. So you take a habit that you have in your life, and every single one of us has habits. They're the things that we just do, we don't think about, i.e. we just brush our teeth before we go to sleep, we make a cup of coffee first thing in the morning when we wake up, or we make a cup of tea. All these little habits that creep into our life, we're not trying to change them all, but we're trying to stack a really healthy habit in amongst all of those habits, and this is called habit stacking. So for example, I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is I put the kettle on because I love a cup of tea. Now, if I'm going to add in a really healthy habit, or if I'm going to stack a habit, I'm going to get my cup, and while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, I'm going to fill this cup up with water, put a squeeze of lemon in it, and I'm going to drink a cup of lemon and water. Then I make my tea. So I'm not cutting out my habit altogether. I'm not saying no to a cup of tea as I wake up in the morning, but I'm implementing an additional healthy habit into my lifestyle, which is I make sure I have some lemon and warm water or cold water in the morning first thing, which is really, really beneficial. I've just now drunk 1 extra cup of water during my day, which is going to set me up a lot better for the rest of the day. Alternatively, you could look at adding in something like squats. So say you're working on lifting your buttocks. While the kettle boils, you can try and get as many squats in as you possibly can. And then you make a cup of tea and you go on with your life. In addition, every single one of us brushes our teeth before we go to bed, or we should be brushing our teeth before we go to bed. So after you've brushed your teeth, or before you've brushed your teeth, implement a habit that you'll take a multivitamin. So for those of us, and most women in our society need to take a multivitamin, we don't get enough of all the good stuff that we need. So, add that habit in, stack that in with the current one that you always do, which is brush your teeth. And if you're someone that wants to take 2 multivitamins a day, make it a habit in the morning and in the evening when you brush your teeth, or just before you brush your teeth. Have that bottle of multivitamins next to your toothbrush, and then you're not going to forget about it. You're going to start creating a habit, and then it just becomes what you do every day. So as you can see, there's a bunch of ways that you can start stacking your habits on top of the current ones you already have in your life to end up making some really great changes. Now imagine if you stack in 3 to 4 really healthy habits during your day. So 1, that extra glass of water, 2, that multivitamin, 3, you always take a slightly longer, walking route after you've parked your car, or 4, whenever you go into the tea room because you need a break at work, that you always do some stretching. Imagine the impact that's going to have on your life over the course of the full year. You're going to be more mobile, you're going to have, stronger and more relaxed ligaments, you're probably going to have less back pain for those that are stretching more regularly, you're going to have more water going into your body, you're going to have more nutrients going into your body, and you're just going to feel overall better. So small little habits, guys, stack them in with the current ones you've got. It's a really great way of actually implementing them into your life without it being too overwhelming.